Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to a world of fantasy, dragons, kings, queens, heroes, warriors, and adventures. If you are just now joining us for the first time, well, welcome to a interesting story full of twists, turns, chaos, and shenanigans. If you're joining us after watching the first campaign, well, welcome back to the world. It's changed a bit, and we're here to have a story full of friendship and happiness. And who am I kidding? It's all going to be chaos and betrayal and whodunit mysteries. Maybe even some fights here and there. Let's find out what's going to happen this time. Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to a world of fantasy, dragons, kings, queens, heroes, warriors, and adventures. If you are just now joining us for the first time, well, welcome to a interesting story full of twists, turns, chaos, and shenanigans. If you're joining us after watching the first campaign, well, welcome back to the world. It's changed a bit, and we're here to have a story full of friendship and happiness. And who am I kidding? It's all going to be chaos and betrayal and whodunit mysteries. Maybe even some fights here and there. Let's find out what's going to happen this time. Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to a world of fantasy, dragons, kings, queens, heroes, warriors, and adventures. If you are just now joining us for the first time, well, welcome to a interesting story full of twists, turns, chaos, and shenanigans. If you're joining us after watching the first campaign, well, welcome back to the world. It's changed a bit, and we're here to have a story full of friendship and happiness. And who am I kidding? It's all going to be chaos and betrayal and whodunit mysteries. Maybe even some fights here and there. Let's find out what's going to happen this time. Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to a world of fantasy, dragons, kings, queens, heroes, warriors, and adventurers. If you are just now joining us for the first time, well, welcome to a interesting story full of twists, turns, chaos, and shenanigans. If you're joining us after watching the first campaign, well, welcome back to the world. It's changed a bit. And we're here to have a story full of friendship and happiness, and who am I kidding? It's all going to be chaos and betrayal and whodunit mysteries. Maybe even some fights here and there. Let's find out what's going to happen this time.
The headline: 4 U.S. soldiers and a tank
Okay,
go
hi
missing.
guys, we're live.
Guys, a tank's missing.
A tank is missing apparently. Did you steal it? Did you steal the tank?
No,
Kenshi?
it's in Lithuania. I know where that's going.
No, that they already know that what happened there.
Oh, they already found him. Okay, I was about to say.
They found him. Yeah, they found him. They found him dead, but yeah.
Oh, okay.
Whoops.
Okay.
All right.
So D&D things.
All right.
This is probably not
So,
good to talk about on Twitch.
I will also let chat know at around 9 o'clock Central Time. Close to that, we'll be taking a break. It'll be a little longer than normal because I have to go run and grab the roommate from his job and grab him back to the house. So you may experience extended delays while there are many people in queue.
Nice.
It's okay. Somebody will have to change me.
Nope.
1, 2, 3, not it.
Not it.
It's no volunteer.
Not it.
All I heard was Snow volunteered.
I'll volunteer to leave him at the old folks' home.
I agree.
You doing the ditch and run, drop them on the doorstep.
Absolutely.
Big
What's your
basket.
problem now?
Sweet Christ.
Yeah, we're going to hell, aren't we?
Oh, I've been going to hell like that's done been determined with things I cannot repeat on Twitch. So, last time we left, Ty was playing Repo and yelling at us as she beat us to death with the cart.
You're welcome.
What do you mean you're welcome? You tried to kill me.
She watched
Okay.
me fall into a hole and didn't say anything until afterwards.
I
You
didn't
don't
see you
have to pay
until
your
like
mortgage if
Like-
she kills you.
Literally, as I'm falling into a hole, there's a hole there.
I didn't see till then.
And then you just hear her giggle. You just hear,
Also, anybody else notice, like, cool, we've done the final attraction, and Ty just hides and is like, I don't know where the monsters are at. Just fucking walk, Ty. If you find one, you run, you hide. You Scooby-Doo this shit.
No. That's why you die so much.
Just- I don't
why I
die on
don't
extraction,
die, really.
except for that one time that Luke brought the fucking knife-handed mannequin bitch into the fucking truck,
I've got knife hands.
and I just fucking was like, I accept my fate, take me.
Aw, shit, I forgot. Loot's not here.
Yeah, so we're down to Loot.
We
He
got
decided
no
he had
chicken.
real life
I mean, we
friends.
can talk all the
wanted to
trash we want.
hang out. Yeah, he
Wow.
apparently has
Wow.
real life friends. Did he buy them off with crayons or something? Like,
Mail order.
they've got to be robots or some shit.
Mail order.
Mail order friends.
Right.
So is this like old school Netflix? We have to mail them back after so long.
No, it's gameplay.
So he has them until he's done with them.
Yeah.
Honestly, that sounds worse though. Like you get to use them until you're done and then send them home. That
Unfinished.
sounds yeah.
what is that? Like, can I rent a Crayola?
I don't want to know.
Blue, if
I
you're
don't wanna
talking,
know.
bro, we can't hear you.
I think he's on the phone. Yep. He had that look of these fuckers keep calling me.
So Repo is a scarier version of Faz. I mean, Repo is fucking awesome.
Repo is Lethal Company with funnier looking robots, and it makes you clumsy.
It's fun though.
Oh yeah. So
As long as someone's not walking around with a bat or a frying pan and bombs.
what?
By the way, I figured out what happened to your grenade that one time. Riley got a hold of it and blew it up, and she just didn't say anything.
Technically, I said something. I said that was me, and then you said my grenade's gone. I just didn't say anything after that.
Oh, okay. I see how this is. Noted.
You hit me with a bat.
No, Loot hit you with a bat. He hit you with a frying pan.
Yeah. Yeah, let's be clear here. I didn't use an actual weapon per the law. I used a cooking utensil.
Which is also a weapon.
Not legally speaking.
Yeah,
Right,
but
man,
I'd
who
say.
knew?
Technically,
Let's say I might have to review the videotape here.
technically, a frying pan is closer to an instrument than a deadly weapon.
Now, Tide hits everybody. Just don't let her drive.
Yeah. There's proof on
Whatever.
TikTok.
Whatever.
I mean, yeah, I was getting ready to say, I take that as a typical Jeep driver.
I think I tried to jump over the cart and she hit me and I rolled.
Okay, so D&D things, folks.
So I'm digging around waiting to make sure that Blue's not going to be stuck dealing with 6 witches and a bazooka coming through his door.
Okay, that's fair.
So
Tell Jay to fuck off. You're not working tonight. We got D&D.
I don't think it's work. So, disclaimer: this is all in-game violence being discussed. Yes, it's all a video game, Twitch.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we don't actually go and hit people with frying pans.
On a different note, solo leveling season ends this weekend.
I know. They lied to us about the hour
I think that's
finale.
I think that's tonight.
I think they
Or
said it was
this
only going to be
weekend.
20 minutes.
What happened?
We were shooting the shit while you decided whether or not you were going to go, throw somebody into the Grand Canyon.
No, they wanted to wait until 2 days before the game starts to decide to have me order the baseball tickets I've been holding on to for a while.
Did you tell them to suck your dick?
No, that's what I just got done doing all of it right before.
Oh, okay.
And he was calling to make sure I got them all.
So first off, that skyline is nice. It is not made of lice. It is not made of bugs. You can, take that somewhere else. Oh,
You said
Perfect.
Skyline. My mind went to the car.
Look, the old skyline is better than the new skyline. I'll die on that hill.
R32 forever.
Exactly. All right, I'm gonna pick the dog food up while I yell you guys the recap.
Okay.
So last we left our group of I don't even want to try and say heroes because you guys aren't. I don't know.
We're getting there.
We're getting there.
In training.
That is
You had
arguable.
gone to figure out what was going on with this whole water thing with this dragon and his airship. And turns out, the other town wasn't having a problem. So
Only
then,
one Thomas. And then
all the HOA downtown, back to the church to figure out, well, if one town's fine, what the fuck's going on with the other one? When you landed, not only did you guys get the heebie-jeebies, son of a bitch, right into my Gundam, damn it!
Damn.
Bad dog.
it's the green screen.
What's the green screen even for?
Well,
I
that's
don't think I've ever seen him use it.
So you can't see outside or at his door.
Oh,
Yeah, so
That's right.
car lights aren't shining into his camera.
There we go. So, after lots of looking around and figuring out what's going on, y'all noticed that there was a large hole inside of the church, which you guys thought was, well,
That wasn't
Fairly
there
off.
before. That wasn't there before, and we
that's where
didn't
we
make
left
it.
off.
That's a little fucky wucky.
Maybe we should
And,
go. Hey guys, maybe we should go investigate that big hole in the wall.
Perhaps.
I don't know.
You
it
said
sounds
that we
to
could
me
fight in
our
there.
mission-
You said there were
Yeah,
tracks,
yeah.
weren't there?
You had kind of noticed some tracks, but you guys had not gotten off the airship to investigate.
Well, once we all
Oh.
get off, Xander's gonna.
Hold on. Whoa. I didn't say you guys could have an orgy before this whole thing started, okay?
We're
So
not
first
getting
off,
off and
Oh,
Once we all depart from the airship, Xander is going to investigate the tracks.
Wow, the
Okay,
snowy's
no.
getting spicy.
I was really disappointed. I was looking forward to getting off.
so if
Maybe next time, guys.
Xander can roll an investigation check, please.
I could sure try.
I wouldn't even have had to use the pill.
That's what magic's for, baby.
I need to pull out my dice, my RRL ones.
All right. So,
Now he's pulling out. Rude.
good God.
I will leave this call.
Snowy is already done with our sex jokes. That's a new one.
Wow. And it was Snowy that got done with it first, not me.
So,
I actually played D&D.
Mm-hmm.
yeah. So, the tracks are humanoid in shape. But they are larger than an average humanoid. Put it that way.
Do they lead anywhere? Like, can I follow them? Or can we follow them?
They do lead on the map you're looking at south.
Okay.
Question: Are these
From the
like
hole?
boot prints or like footprints?
Feet. They're feet. You can see the toe indentations.
Huh.
And around about how big?
Bigger than anybody in your party.
But not like Cyclops size.
You're not sure? Has Milbram seen a Cyclops before?
No, but I'm pretty sure we can tell the difference between like a 2 foot long foot and a 7.
This definitely belongs to a large size humanoid.
Okay, there we go.
Or somebody with really massive feet problems.
Does anybody want to do anything, or should we just follow the tracks?
Follow
I mean,
We'll look at the.
well, you guys, I mean, I
martyr
was going to
dragon
investigate
first.
I was going to investigate what was actually going on in, inside the church.
Yeah, let's go for it.
I mean, following the tracks, I think, is going to happen at some point, but
Okay, so do you guys go in the front door of the church, or do you go through the new door?
I'll go to the new door, yeah.
Okay,
New one.
so you go through the new door, which oddly doesn't have a very nice doorknob. It just kind of like the boards just swing open. So
How rude. How rude are these people? How rude of whoever this
how
is.
wooed.
I'm not going to say it like that, Del. Sorry.
Very little swinging open.
It's just broken planks.
Yeah, I'm making a joke that it's not a door. It's just like planks are all over the place.
Yeah, and I have a 27 in health. Or health. Fuck.
Oh, you have 27 health? Cool. I'm going to roll 10d12, and we're going to see how you do.
I have a 27 in strength.
Can I investigate the the hole in the church and see if I can figure out what caused it.
So the church itself is probably about 20 feet from floor to ceiling. It is a good 10-ish foot tall hole, and it looks like something just smashed its way through.
Okay.
It's Kool-Aid Man.
It's not like something humanoid shaped Kool-Aid Man its way through here. It looks like something tried to destroy the wall on its way out.
Is there any like gunpowder or anything like that around?
Not that you
feels
can
like
see.
a bomb.
I don't remember. I'm pretty sure I asked this before we left last time. Any kind of like religious symbols to where we could tell what kind of church it is?
No,
We got the name of his god, didn't we?
you did.
We did.
I mean,
They're just the church itself does not have symbols hanging.
If Laura took a look around, is there anything she might notice?
So, if you want to investigate around the church, go ahead and roll an investigation check.
but I don't have a good investigation.
Well,
We'll go talk to the dragon.
okay, who is still hanging out on the airship.
Yep, I'm gonna ask him if there's.
I still
any-
have a very important
What
question
is
for the
it?
dragon at some point, but
Now's a good time to ask.
I'm not with him. I'm not there, so.
I got a
I'm
15.
walking back. You can walk back with me.
Let me finish what I'm doing first, then maybe.
Okay. All right.
21,
So
21 from Vex. And
cool. All right. Give me just a second. I'm gonna go real quick.
Oh
I
my
just got smacked
God.
with it. Yes, I'm aware. It sucks having this in here, but you guys devise a plan. What I will say is everybody but Xander somehow notices that there is a large blood trail. Like you walk and you're like, okay, cool. Wait, there's a blood trail when you get to the altar, and it is drag marks all the way. If you turn around, looking at the wall, there is a body of the assistant
Oh.
against the wall.
Thank goodness.
And I'll be right
I
back.
need to burn it. Burn the
It
body.
looks like right. Did you roll a 1 too?
I roll a 6. I have a -1 in perception.
Is that for investigation?
Yeah,
Investigation.
Or investigation, yeah.
See, I rolled a 17, but I have a -2.
Yeah. Oh. You have a +6.
Listen, I have a +2, but I don't trust myself.
I have a +4, but I rolled a fucking 1, so there's no way I could ever.
What's with everyone
Seems like a
rolling
church to
ones?
me.
So I have found out that one of my best friends has a membership to Sam's Club, so I was able to buy Cheez-Its in bulk.
Whoa.
Oh yeah.
We got 2 more boxes. So each have
Nice.
2 bags.
I was about to say, you don't until you've been to a warehouse store for your first time, you don't quite realize the magnitude of it.
Right.
No,
Where's the volume button for this music?
12 cans of ravioli and everything.
If you click on the, let's see,
You gotta
Playlist?
right click on the tab.
on the
Oh, I guess
top
that
bar
just
it says
mutes it.
playlist. There's volume under that.
You can always just mute the tab if you don't listen to the music at all. But if you go to playlist, the little bell icon, there's a music one slider.
I know, Cheez-Its.
Yeah. So.
So
I
I'm
was,
just-
I was eating my cashews, but they're all gone.
Oh no.
Yeah, that was 2 pounds of cashews. I have a problem.
It's not a problem if you don't say it's a problem.
No problem.
I'm going to assume that you guys tell Snowy and Alara that there's blood.
Yeah, I would think so.
Absolutely.
You might be able to smell it.
So you guys walk in and
Smell?
you look everywhere except that.
You know what? Here's the thing, Blue. Smell technically would count as investigation.
That's true.
I was hoping for a perception.
Broom ball, dude. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in.
Hello.
Welcome.
Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Our game is currently taking a pee break,
Mhm.
even though we just started.
Apparently
know,
it's a
I didn't pee
shit, but
before.
That man's been gone for like 2 minutes.
Right, come on. Most of us pee faster than this.
Tide pees faster than that.
And we only got 30 minutes? Wait, no,
Woo!
he's in
Every
he's in
snacks and
tide time.
hydration of guidance. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, we got a whole hour and a half. So yes.
I don't think my hydration would hydrate people, but yes. I didn't feel like having multiple cans of beer, so I just dumped it all into this.
There you
All right.
go.
There you go.
Keeps cold too.
Chemise.
So, apologies. So, you guys have seen that the assistant is very dead.
Very.
Very
It
dead.
appears that he was crushed and then dragged.
Oh damn.
Does
So we're dealing with
have
some-
Speak to the Dead yet?
Mm-mm.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
We're dealing with something massive.
Yeah.
You would think she did, but nope.
Beak boy.
That's not even
So-
on my list of spells. It's stupid.
It's on mine.
That doesn't make sense. I'm a necromancer.
I'm a bard. I get
That's
fucked
kind of you're kind of
everyone.
making the point. You're kind of making the point there for us, man.
Exactly. I
So-
get fucked to everyone.
This is terrible. That's the worst case of suicide I've ever seen.
Jesus.
Oh, shut up.
That is
All right.
very much like I could see that in like an animated version of this where Valen says that and Vex is like, "Oh, shut the fuck up, you dumbass."
Alright, so I assume we've gotten most of our investigations done, and we might just go follow the tracks.
That is what you guys see in like the main room, yeah.
Unless people want to investigate the entirety of the place.
So we can look at the altar, all that
I don't know.
stuff.
I was gonna start, looking for, paperwork, loose change, valuable objects, more loose change. Hashtag grow. Hashtag grow. Hashtag grow life.
I mean, so there are definitely like you do find a collection jar that has coins in it. And there's some paperwork, but mostly just like some sermons and stuff that's written up, nothing incriminating.
That's what I was getting at. I was looking for incriminating events. Okay.
Nope.
Anything on the assistant?
Say what, Ryan?
Anything on the assistant? The dead person?
No, actually. Aside from the clothes that he's wearing and like some minor what looks like worthless like personal jewelry, there's absolutely nothing on him.
Wow.
Wait a minute, I have a question. Did we ever sleep after I got arrested and everything?
Yes.
Okay, because I'm still at 21 HP.
Then no, you didn't rest.
What the fuck?
That's now canon. You just have to change your HP to 21 now. Okay.
So, anything else you guys want to do in there?
I'm gonna go in the hole.
In the what now?
I'm going in the hole.
In the hole.
The hole that we're already in?
Yeah, I'm going deep. I'm take it deep. Yeah.
This is Twitch. This is not that others. This is not Pan's.
Where's your mind at, sir? All I said I was going deep in the hole. What
The only hole is.
What are you referring
What hole
to?
are you talking about? There's just a hole in the wall. You walk through it. You can't go deeper into a hole with a hole in the wall, man.
Oh, I thought there was
outside.
I thought there was like a hole in the ground or something.
No, it's just a hole in the wall.
Okay, can we go investigate the footprints now? Can we go follow those?
Snowy's like, I'm so done with these motherfuckers.
What footprints? I thought there was a blood trail.
To the wall.
Sometimes I wonder if he's playing the character or if he's just if this is just him.
I'm so confused at this point.
Could it be both?
It's probably both.
He's probably like giggling over in the corner about it.
Probably.
That's canon now.
So about these tracks, Bell.
Mm-hmm. So they head off to the south, and they seem to go on for a while.
No, actually, Xander's gonna ask the dragon if they can take the airship and follow the tracks in that. If it's possible.
His response is a confused look.
Usually easier to follow tracks from ground level there, sir.
Yeah, that's what he gets at. It's gonna be very hard to track them because for the airship to be low enough for you to be able to track it, you risk any of the air coming off the airship as it moves through the air messing up the tracks.
Oh yeah, because it's sand.
Mm-hmm.
It's roughing its course and it gets everywhere.
I have an idea.
What?
Why did everybody just look at their cameras when I said I have an idea?
Because
Because we know what that means.
What? I had an idea.
Mm-hmm.
So okay, so if we got to follow the tracks and everything, we can't take the airship. Valen is pretty physically fit. Can he just take off running and say that he's got this and just follow the tracks running?
Please don't.
Just top speed.
That's what Valen wants to do, I guess.
But I mean, it's not like we're gonna lose sight of them. We're in a desert.
No, right. Like, I'm not running over top of them or anything. And I was asking Dell.
Sure. You know what? Fuck it. Sure.
I mean, if there's tracks, I take it we're not that close. So
He's getting away.
What does that have to do about anything?
well,
Can't see it.
No, right. Wait, I can see footprints, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's what we're doing. We're following the footprints.
Essentially, he just wants to just take off running along
Yes.
the track.
Can I go back to the question I had for the dragon of if there's any bandit camps or factions around here?
So there are not bandit camps because it's very hard to have a random camp in the desert. There are roving bands of bandits and sand pirates.
Tell that to traveling caravans.
So
any of them that could leave stuff like this?
none that he is aware of.
Okay.
Because most of them are made up of human or smaller humanoids.
Does he get any information out of these tracks?
That they belong to a large humanoid that's not wearing shoes, which is unadvisable in the desert because the sand is hot.
Yeah.
It was worth a shot. I figured he'd be smart boy. He might know creature around surrounding area. But okay. Fair enough.
Okay.
Xander's just gonna kind of just watch Valen just take off running. He's gonna look over. Alara, your husband? I don't even know. I don't care. He's running away.
He'll find his way back.
You're idiots on the loose.
One more question for the dragon before we leave.
Mm-hmm.
Well, technically two. One, is he going to follow us?
He could.
And two, does he have any extra water skins?
He does not have any extra water skins on him, but he does have a decanter of endless water that he will be willing to let you borrow.
Do you mind? I'll happily give it back once we're done.
Okay.
Wait, if he's coming, he doesn't have to let us borrow it.
Shut up. I will happily give it back. Later.
So he gives it to you and has his crew lift the airship up so that they won't interfere with the tracks, and they're going to follow you at a distance. It's easier to follow people than it is to follow tracks on the desert floor. So, who
is
is
there
doing
a signal we can give them for like emergency come help?
Caca.
Kaka kaka tuki tuki? That's your phrase.
Or I don't know,
Fair
you
enough.
could have, or you could have your resident telepath, have a link with somebody on the ship.
It still needs to be kaka kaka tuki tuki. That's the panic phrase.
Tuki tuki.
I don't care if it's telepathic or out loud. That's canon now.
Okay, I know what the fuck is that from? I know I've heard it before.
Is that from
What?
Ace Ventura?
I was gonna say, what is the Tuki Tuki from?
It's not from Ace Ventura. I'm gonna let and see if anybody else knows it before I say it. While Drew opens the loudest bag of chips he could
I
buy.
remember what it's from.
Yep.
Yeah, I remember what it's from. Nobody?
I'm gonna take a shot in the dark, Drew. Are those Lay's kettle cooked?
No, they are
Sounds like a
flaming hot
Mike
Cool
Wells
Ranch.
Okay.
Ooh.
The movie is called Evolution.
I was gonna say George of the Jungle.
But I was
Nope.
gonna say too,
They
because that's
said
where it
that.
was
They
from.
said that. Yeah, the Tuki Tuki's from.
So the kaka kaka tuki tuki. The one I was referencing the scene in Evolution where they're in the fucking mall. Have you never seen that movie?
I don't think so.
Oh,
It's been a long time since I've seen the movie.
Okay, so I'll take the first whatever the first was you were gonna say.
Well, because Valen took off running. So if Valen is taking off running, I need two things to happen. One, who is actually trying to keep track of these footprints? Is that going to be Xander?
Yes.
Okay. So I need you to roll a survival check. I need two things from Valen.
Sure.
I need a perception check at disadvantage.
Why disadvantage?
Because you're
you're
hauling
running.
ass through sand, hoping you are going the correct direction and only occasionally looking down.
Okay, perception at disadvantage.
Survival.
So twice.
I'm gonna give Snowy guidance.
Okay.
What's guidance?
Extra D4.
Let's see, I rolled a 13 and a 15.
I should probably start doing this more often. I'm also going to give him Bardic Inspiration.
Okay.
All right, 13, Del.
And what's that?
13
D6.
total.
13 for the disadvantage roll. 13 total.
Okay,
Yes, because I got a 0 in perception.
Gotcha.
So
Okay. Snowy, so you get your roll plus a
Already did it.
D4 plus a D6.
Dang.
If you want to use the D6.
Well, it's too late. I already shuttered it down.
Alright.
and
So
what else did you need from me, Del?
I need a dexterity saving throw.
Does he fall down the hill?
Oh, shit. Let me see. Saving throw. What is I got a 9.
A 9? Fantastic. Xander, you're like, cool. You start to look. You're not paying attention. You suddenly hear Valen yell, and the rest of you watch as Valen goes up this small hill and then just disappears. Snowy, what did you roll total?
26.
26. Cool. You're like 9. I know we're like, cool. You can tell that this individual was moving, like they weren't running based on the indents, all this fun stuff. You're able to track it. Valen, as you come up over the top of this hill, it's not like a normal cresting hill comes up and then it's like a sand cliff. And you just go, and just tumbling down. Sand everywhere. There's now sand in your armor, sand in your hair, sand in your boots, sand in your jock strap, sand everywhere, man.
Why is he wearing it? Never mind.
I know. At this point, it was just to be a jackwagon.
I'm not asking questions.
No,
He made his point.
I stopped it.
He's gonna be pissing sand for the next week.
Well, I mean, he's gonna have to, get up, shake it off the best he can, and start running again.
Well, so here's the problem. This is not like it's a 10, 15 foot. This is like 120 feet down this thing. So you're tumbling for a while.
Oh, okay. So I'm still falling.
Yes, you're still falling.
Is he taking damage from this?
People to this
No.
day,
Still
still hear his
No.
screams.
He doesn't take damage because he's just thunk. Eventually goes from like quick tumble just thunk, thunk. Like it's not enough to cause damage and the sand is soft enough. But
I need that written down into your illustrations, in your illustration diary.
Valen falling down sand dune.
muted.
You're muted, by the way.
You said falling down the sand dune?
Yeah.
Valen?
There's just one of those moments where Goofy steps off of like the cliff edge and hangs there for a second before he just falls and disappears.
I have the Goofy laugh somewhere on my soundboard, but I don't have time to find it. So the rest of you follow Xander, who takes you up towards this cliff, but not off the cliff. And you guys get to the top about the time Xander just stops at the bottom of this and hits another like uphill
You mean
of
me?
the sand. Or yeah, Valen, sorry. So all of you get to watch Valen scorpion his way into the sand in full armor.
Ow.
I'll shout down, "You good, bro?"
He's just gonna throw up a fist with a thumbs up.
Just out of the sand. Jesus Christ.
Got sand in my knickers, but I'm good.
Yeah, when I let you guys pick, and you're like, life of an adventure, I was like, well, now that we've got a bunch of idiots, this is somewhere between Konosuba and fucking ReZero level of bullshittery.
Exactly.
I was thinking more along the lines of Emperor's New Groove.
There's some of that too.
All of the above.
Yeah.
Instead of a llama, we got a chicken.
Oh god. And a little bit of Archer here and there.
Yeah.
Because I feel like Vex is the one guy trying to be the spy in a spy agency, and nobody else knows how to be a spy.
Is that not
all right.
the same as the last character he played?
No,
You're
'cause
muted, Biggs.
this one's a hardened criminal.
The last one wasn't.
So.
Biggs, you're muted if
You're muted, Biggs.
The last one very much was a hardened criminal. I mean, Lysander probably has warrants in all over the place, but this different kind of hardened criminal.
So what do we?
Lysander was more like white collar criminal compared to like blue collar here.
I mean, Lysander stole because he was kind of a Robin Hood character. Vex steals because he feels like it. There's a difference.
So, y'all are standing at the top of this hill, staring at half of Valen in a fist with a thumbs up out of the sand. And the tracks continue off to the east. So,
Well, onward and such.
Onward, hoes.
did you just refer to your entire party as hoes?
I'm
Maybe.
not a farming utensil. The fuck? All right.
Are we gonna
Look,
have
at least she's
Valen-
not making you comb the desert.
Are we gonna have Valen get up?
Can I get myself up, Del?
Yeah, you can get yourself up.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna get up and take off running again. Look at that.
We're going to the east.
In which direction?
All right.
Well, I mean, I can wait.
You don't see the tracks.
Do I not see the tracks down there,
Not
Del?
anymore.
No, they
No.
they get to the top and go to the east, whereas you went over the edge.
Okay, well, can I see my friends?
Yes,
Okay, I'm gonna run that way.
towards your friends.
Up the-
Well, not
Uphill.
up, but like the direction that they're going.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
It's
They're gonna start walking that direction. You'll just run that direction. Okay, cool.
They're just gonna run alongside the cliff.
Man's gonna get an exhaustion point before we reach the fucking.
You know what? That's a good idea.
Shut up.
Oh shit!
I am
So-
physically fit, sir. Maybe not in real
You're in
life,
the
okay?
desert.
You can always use your wings.
You're physically fit. Have you ever run through the desert in the middle of the day
Oh.
in full plate armor?
Have you
No,
ever
probably
ran
not.
through sand? Just period.
Sand.
No, look, okay,
Oh.
because full on true story, like what Dell was talking about, like hot sand, I learned that the hard way. In Florida, mind you. Like literally midday on like an 80-degree sunny fucking day, like no shade anywhere. I'm like, oh cool, we're at the beach. I don't need flip-flops or shoes. Let's do this. Literally about 2 steps out onto that sand, door already locked. You should have seen my fat ass running for that water. Okay? Like, I'm just saying.
Bro's fucking 6 steps from his car and runs to the water, which is like 100 feet away.
Probably didn't have flip flops anyways.
But
I did not run to the water, okay? It was more like someone trying to dance and tiptoe across hot coals is what it was.
You
all
know
right,
what?
so
I laugh, but Dell and I have had that exact experience because we live
Yep.
here.
so you guys follow
Yep,
this for what
had that
seems like
experience.
another 3 hours.
Damn.
Yep.
Yeah. So here's where the fun part is going to get in. We're going to roll 1 con save to see if the heat is getting to you guys.
Oh no.
If you fail that one, you'll roll for exhaustion.
Yeah, can't say.
I'm gonna.
So-
Well, at least I can make sure everybody stays constantly hydrated.
I'm gonna
So
leave that to the ones with the
Oh,
high
no.
constitution.
Hang on. Before I do anything, because everybody has different DCs based on the armor they're wearing.
Oh no.
Silas lost.
Yeah, 100%.
He's
He's
hit.
hot as hell.
Okay, so
Dying.
do I just need to tell you what I rolled then? Or are
Let
you
me
gonna...
go. I'm going to look at everybody's armor, and I will tell you what the DC is.
Fuck, I'm just
All right.
I already know what Dex's is.
Drew,
Yes.
you have a DC 12 because you're wearing nothing but pants, good sir.
Yeah.
While you
Wait,
might
do we
risk a
have
sunburn.
sunscreen?
Ugh, so hot.
Speak for yourself.
You're bald. Look at my luscious locks.
This now got
Whoa.
clumps of sand in it.
Yeah.
Look at the fact that he's wearing all metal.
Alara, you are a DC 14. Tide, you were DC 13.
Constitution save.
Yep.
Are you still confused?
There, it's.
Oh, okay.
It was slow.
What are you, 14 for you, Biggs for Vex.
Fire resistance. No roll.
This is not fire damage. This is heat exhaustion.
Yes, I know. Still don't have to roll it if you're still immune. Heat resistant relog exhaustion if you have resistance to fire. Reese, that's what I looked up last time when I knew this might come up.
Wait,
I will check.
I'm like vulnerable to that shit. Since I'm vulnerable to fire.
You have a DC 13 blue.
Unless the vulnerability does anything right now.
Holy shit! Yeah.
Well, damn.
No, nothing. Vulnerability doesn't make a difference though.
Yeah. It's fire resistance grants immunity to hot weather. Now you can still drown. Like he could swim in lava, right? But he could still drown in lava. He won't die from the heat. But
Lava will still do damage. I'll have resistance because that is fire damage.
Yeah.
I'll roll natural 16.
Natural 16, okay. Xander has a 14.
Okay.
Okay. And Valen has... Valen and Silas, I believe, are the only two in heavy armor.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Which would be... Yep, DC 15.
Oof. Oh yeah, I rolled a natural 18, so I'm good.
Okay.
Can I help Silas?
Nope. He's already rolled. So
Probably that with like water and stuff, so he doesn't get like heat.
Pour some water on top of me.
He is not hit dehydrated. This is more like, do you fail or like the heat gets you to the point where you start to feel exhausted? That's what this was. Just from wearing everything. So the only person I think that failed. No, it was Ryan Silas.
Yeah.
Oh.
Just pour the endless water over top of us.
Drew, what'd you roll?
What was the roll?
Con save. DC 12, because you're not wearing anything but pants.
Which you should be fighting, because you should have a very high con.
Right.
You know, once Drew gets so hot and so sweaty, does he just go into a rage fit?
just a heat rage. Okay, so now, since Ryan and Silas both failed, now you're both rolling a DC 10 con save to see if you're exhausted.
Whew. I'm just hot.
Oh, you said I had a lowered. Oh, that was just a DC in general.
Yep.
I still rolled a normal con. Okay.
Yep.
You know, my wife being an astral elf is not used to this kind of weather, is she?
Probably not.
Why is it so hot out here?
Are you trying to remind the wife or the DM about your wife's negativity?
You said a con save for them, right?
Yep.
Yes.
Oh.
8.
Jeez.
So Rye, Alara has 1 level of exhaustion.
Oof.
I believe in 2024, that is just -5 to your rolls.
Oh, that's rough. That is
pretty
rough.
Yeah.
That's rough, buddy.
Two per level. Not 5.
Oh, that's
Oh, is it 2?
Speed is 5 as reduced by 5.
Yeah, reduces 2 times your exhaustion.
Yeah. I'm looking at it because she just added it on her page.
Yep. Subtract 2. Okay. So you guys will have to slow down a bit because Laura is starting to slow down. But
Del,
Hmm.
can I pick my wife up and let her like piggyback on my back?
I mean, for like a minute. Oh, you mean like permanently carrying her?
Yeah, like can I just carry her?
Sure. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. This would be great.
As you were saying, I mean, I have a 27 in strength, so.
Okay.
You drop me, I bury you in sand.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
You mean glitter? And I can bury myself in sand just fine, thank you.
I mean,
All right.
he's not wrong there.
Del,
So-
before we continue, I'm gonna control the weather.
Okay.
We'll make it light clouds, and then I'm gonna make the temperature from. I'm guessing right now it's at hot. Just warm.
Comfortable.
So right now in the sunlight, it's about 122.
So then let's turn it down to like 85.
So
Turn it down. Yeah.
Melbrum just looks around and goes, "Nah," and this is from the lute, right?
Flute or the
Harp.
The harp. Plays some notes on the harp and walks over, and suddenly there's a thermostat just hanging on the fucking air, and is like,
And then he's just like,
yeah, does the dad thing of like,
this could be fun.
yeah, I can touch it, so I'm just gonna.
Fucking thermostat.
That's awesome.
You know the animals around here should still be fine at 85 degrees,
Yeah.
and we'll be fine at 85 degrees.
Some poor lizard was basking; it didn't get its full basking time. It's gonna freak out.
That's its fault.
It needs
Yeah.
vitamin D.
We're to fix it.
You know what, Del?
Somewhere-
I'm gonna go a step further, but I can only do this on myself. I'm just gonna press the digitation myself and make it cool out.
So you're gonna effectively continuously press a digitate, so it's like, yes, I have an internal fan going.
Essentially.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
Personal air conditioner.
Wait, I just realized he has prestidigitation and hasn't decided to clean up, chaos yet.
All right.
Just let
So,
him bathe in sand.
so
I'm gonna be honest. I forgot I had it.
you guys get to a point where you can see a cave.
Huh?
This is where the tracks have been leading.
I'm guessing it's a different cave than the Dragon's Cave. Just
From a quick glance, yes.
Hey, Loot, welcome in.
just want to make sure.
Loot, how are your mail order friends?
Now, are we talking like Bear Cave, or are we talking about like fully man-made, like carved out?
Aladdin cave.
This actually appears to be like, so the cave down before was like on the side of some rocks. This is like goes into the ground. Like it could have been a purple worm that carved this cave.
You like the purple worm we saw earlier?
Yes,
Oh.
like the purple worm you saw earlier.
All right, guys.
I'll
But
throw
at
a
least the
fireball
purple
down there.
worm wouldn't have
Starting fires, huh?
footprints.
Hey, Subi,
Yes.
does good berries do anything like for status effects or anything like that?
I don't think
No.
so, but lay on hands does.
Heals you one
I
health.
don't think. Yeah, it gives you 1 health.
Lay on
Um,
hands just does
I
status
think-
conditions.
But you
No.
can
Lay on
get
hands.
Poison.
Yeah, does not cure exhaustion.
No.
Exhaustion has to be done via something that simulates a long rest or a long rest itself.
Yeah, all we can do is heal poisoned condition.
Okay. So Xander kind of stands at the mouth of the cave and he kind of turns to the group and says, wrong thing. I will go and scout out this cave and see what is happening, and I will come back and let you guys know. And with that, he snaps his fingers, and then you see him essentially just vanish.
I'm just gonna look at Vex. You going with him, right?
Yeah, I'll go with him.
Invisibility.
Good.
Yes. Ha!
Open the telepathic link with Melbourne and who else? Not any of the idiots, because they wouldn't understand his voice talking in their head.
What's going on?
Why is it
Ava,
yelling
I'll
at
go
me?
with, that kind of narrows it down to Ava then.
Okay.
All right, so you both start going down now. So I need Vex to roll a stealth check at advantage. Now the next question becomes: is Vex trying to step like? Are you not caring that you're leaving tracks in the sand, or what?
I'm just thinking he probably wouldn't realize what he was doing. So
Okay, all right,
he's smart, but he's a city kid, so
that's fair.
Steps in the tracks of the giant footprints.
Yeah.
His Vex's gait is not is not big enough.
Would
He'd be
still
fucking bunny
shocking.
hopping. Okay, 19. All right.
Yee.
So you guys go down. It goes down about 60 feet and then levels out. And it does appear like this used to be like was probably something like a purple worm left, and then somebody turned it into something permanent. The only thing that you see when you get down there is a singular fire in the middle, and the priest from the church is laying on the ground, not moving.
Oh, he's not roasting? Shit. Oh, we got here too early.
Should we wait?
We're not there.
Oh.
Yep, this is just Vex and Xander.
Vax will make his way over to the priest.
Okay.
Xander. Vex is invisible, so Xander wouldn't see him.
You can see the footprints.
Well, here's one thing. Xander technically went first, and he has reduced vision. So, neither of you know where the other is in this room, which makes this interesting.
Honestly, Xander's gonna go look around actually, because yes, he notices the priest just laying there, but something brought him here, so he's gonna see if he can find it.
Okay. Okay. So, what is Vex looking for?
Well, signs of life. See if he's alive, dead.
He does appear to be breathing, although shallowly.
I got some broken ribs.
Any signs of violence? Any and injuries?
I mean, he looks like he might have gotten beat up, but nothing extensive.
Okay. Vex will telepathically relay that back to the people outside.
Okay. So the rest of the group now is aware that the priest is down there, and
No sign of much else.
yeah.
I guess we go. What do you guys think?
So also,
How
your
big
dragon
is-
friend has landed, and he is standing next to you like, what's going on?
I've got no idea.
Well, we found priest. Not found what brought him in there. But there's a fire going, so likely it's close by, quote unquote.
Okay. So, you guys going down there?
Slowly, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
Not running.
Not running. You guys have learned that lesson.
Hopefully.
I'll say hopefully. Maybe.
Okay. So, while they're coming down there, what is Xander looking for?
Any signs of any creatures while he kind of explores the cave.
Okay. So there's no creatures. Like, that's easy. I do need to roll. Oh, excuse me. Perception with disadvantage because of your what is the right way to, because of your sight abilities while you're in that.
Oh, look at that. I rolled 2 4s in a row.
Oh, well. Here we go.
Oh, goodness.
Oh, somebody fucked up. I hear the cop cars. Somebody did a fucky.
A little fucko boingo.
I mean, probably somebody running a fucking stop sign. Honestly, that's probably the biggest thing they've got tonight.
On a Friday? No, there's at least someone out there drunk driving.
Not here. The baseball game's next town over.
Fair enough. No, the baseball game should be getting close to being finished.
Here they start at like 6:37.
Oh.
Yeah.
Over here, the latest that they go is like 4 to start.
Okay. Does Vex have dark vision?
Yes.
He does. Okay, cool. So as far as Xander can tell, he's like, there's not much in here. You're like, oh, this is kind of cool. Excuse me. Let me make sure this is done. One thing you do notice now that like you're looking around, Vex, is you didn't catch it before, but there is the skeleton of what you assume could be a purple worm until you look up and see the head of a large, like a probably 10 foot by. The skull itself is 10 by 10, probably.
Blue, are you on the mod page? The mod stream page? Can you ban that person?
Done.
Cool. Thanks.
No, sorry. Looked away
You're
for
good.
a second.
I don't have access to it because I'm not on that page.
Nope. Easily done. I got it.
Thank you.
Well, I think Vex would just kind of look up and
like if you start looking around, this thing winds along one of the walls and winds all the way back, and you realize you walked under its skeleton a couple times.
I think Vex would probably not realize, probably just be thinking out loud, not realizing he's projecting this and go, the hell is that?
So all of you that have the telepathic link would hear, the hell is that in your head. Which I'm sure is a great thing to hear when you have no idea what's going on, by the way.
That's a big bitch.
It's more of it's kind of a casual thought that he kind of didn't realize he was transmitting.
How do y'all react to that? Those of you that can hear it.
Yeah.
Like a oh shit moment. Like, should we not come down there?
Oh no, it's dead. Whatever
Big
it
sheer
is.
camera went up.
God damn it! I hate when that happens. Basically, it was like, no, it whatever it is dead. But
Okay, so where's what killed it?
that's a good question.
Just gonna kind of look over to the dragon. So if shit hits the fan, you're helping us, right?
He goes, I guess.
Cool. We'll be down there in a
What do you
second.
mean? He goes, but wait, what do you mean shit hits the fan?
Nope, come on. You've already agreed.
Don't worry.
He's like, huh?
I have verbal contract now. You have to come. Let's go.
He's very confused. very, very confused all of a sudden.
And you know what that reminds me of? Why? What's down there?
Did you bring protection? Why? What's down there?
So this way, those of you with tokens here can see it. There you go, Biggs.
Oh, there's no token in the scene which gives visibility.
Yeah.
There is.
So did you mean to roll that in as public?
Yep, because that is just. I just need the priest token and cool it rolled hit points. It doesn't matter.
Because it was called the Cruel Priest, and I was a little concerned.
Because it auto names them.
Remember, it's been interesting. It's naming things has been creative adjectives have been interesting.
I take that back, Biggs, because I guessed the sizing incorrectly before I finished this map. It is 15 by.
Is this thing motherfucking
25 for the head?
Is this motherfucking Jorman Jaeger, the World Serpent?
Close enough.
Snow, to quote you, it's a big bitch.
Let me just re-quote Snowy here. That's a big bitch.
Am I supposed to see something?
No.
Not yet.
You're not down there yet.
Well, like we should be calling the guild for Monster Hunter.
You'll see when you get down here.
Okay. I have dark vision.
You're not here yet.
You don't have a token on the map currently.
Outside the hole.
We be slowly walking down.
Yep. Yeah. So
slow and steady.
With a physical look of what you're looking at, Biggs, Snowy, are y'all? Is there anything you want to do?
So you're even Xander can see this, even though he has his little disability.
So I left it there because I don't want to keep fucking with your token. But like you wandered around enough to see what you can see with the light, basically.
I would say, I think Xander's main thing would probably to walk back towards the priest. And is Vex still have invisibility on?
Yep.
For as long as I'm consecrated.
So
or he does something to break it.
He's not even gonna see Vex at this point.
Yep.
He doesn't know any about. Well, this might make shit hit the fan, but he doesn't know any of the plans. Xander is going to pop out and attempt to pick up the priest.
Okay. What is Xander's strength?
Flat 10.
Flat 10. I need you to roll a strength check for me.
Where's Eva when we need her?
12.
Right.
12. I mean, Vex gets to watch you struggle a bit to get him while he's unconscious off the ground, but you do get him up off the ground.
You probably hear mumbles like, "You fat bitch."
So it's not because he's fat, it's because he's unconscious and ragdoll. He's just dead weight.
Okay, that's fair. I just tried to make a joke. And once Xander's gonna leave.
Okay.
Try to leave.
Is Vex gonna follow?
You know what? We have a priest. Let's just fucking go.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. So you will actually get off of the map before they reach you, because the map does not start where the cave starts. The map starts where it goes from the tunnel made by the purple worm into what they carved out.
Gotcha.
So, cool.
So there's more than one.
I say they because you don't know who it was or what was done here. So I'll put you back to this map. So, Vex, you're just gonna follow Xander quietly, not telling him you're there.
Pretty much.
Cool. Awesome.
Have fun curing him.
It's exactly actually.
You guys kind of meet in the middle, and you see Xander carrying the priest.
Does he look like he's just unconscious?
It appears that way, yes.
Don't heal him yet. Let's get him onto the airship first.
Okay, that's fair enough.
Especially when Xander meets up with them, he's gonna kind of say, "There's something big and something dead, and I don't want to know what, and I don't want to find out what killed it. So we should just go."
Just gonna kind of look over at the dragon. You said this was like a cave that goes into the ground, right?
Mm-hmm.
Can you like collapse this? Like it's in the ground.
So his problem is he doesn't know what put it there or how it affects the. Hi, Anna. How it affects the ecosystem. He doesn't want to just collapse it and find out that it's going to
giant things.
They'll just birth
He
the
doesn't
cat.
want to collapse it and cause other things to happen.
You just birthed your
Destroy the
cat.
ecosystem.
I also don't want whatever's in there to come out.
I mean, they didn't see anything in there, anything alive.
So
It died.
let
from
me
hunger.
let me actually describe what we saw. So Xander's gonna say, "Do you remember that worm that we saw a little while ago?
Yeah.
It was that, but..." And he just like, "It is that, but think like maybe 10 times bigger."
Vex will mentally chime in at least.
Now slowly turns to the dragon again. Are you sure?
He goes, could have been here longer than I am. I'm not here to fuck with the ecosystem.
You've been playing too much Monster Hunter.
The guild does not approve of this.
Wait a minute, aren't we the guild?
Is there a way to collapse just the front portion of it without collapsing the whole thing? That way, whatever wants to dig it can re-dig out.
Possibly. When you guys were in there, you did see supports, so you could feasibly remove the supports, and the sand would eventually collapse it on itself.
You just punch it out.
That, or can I use the geyser here to make it turn into like quicksand?
Mm-mm.
No.
Don't do it.
Counter thought.
I mean, you could do quicksand.
Don't do it. Don't do quicksand.
No,
Don't do it.
Down the thing, not where we're at.
Don't do it.
You know, growing up, I really thought quicksand was going to be like a lot bigger problem than it actually is.
I did too.
It's because the movies make it sound scary.
It's because the never-ending story traumatized us.
Among other things, yeah.
Okay, so if y'all have other ideas, I'm happy to take some.
Xander's just gonna walk away and just take him to the airship.
We're not gonna worry about the thing that went through the church.
Should we look to see?
Do we
what
do we
caused
know?
it?
We have no way of knowing this. First off, whatever's down there is dead.
That y'all could see.
It was a skeleton.
That y'all could see.
Oh my god!
Like for the group to know, because I imagine you would have explained this. This is not like, oh, it's a skeleton. It's like, no, this thing is a dried out skeleton like you'd have seen in a museum.
I figured as much.
Been there a
So
while.
could it be possible that it was just already there and not killed by whatever's living there?
It could. Did y'all experience or explore the whole cave or just one chamber?
Xander explored a good amount of the cave, and he would say that he didn't see anything, even though he rolled a 7. But we're not gonna say that.
Chat says we best tell Eva no before she gets any ideas.
Rude.
I mean, if you just want to leave it open, we can. Something we might have to deal with later.
True.
To be fair,
Also-
it's not our job. Not part of our job.
Also, messing with whatever's down there could encourage it to come out.
Pretty sure you already took its food.
Well, why don't we wake him up and we'll find out what it. We'll find out some more, and then we'll make a decision.
Yeah.
So I take it no one wants to go in the cave or deeper in there.
Probably not.
I think we'll wait for now.
All right, medics, somebody come help this man.
So,
On the airship, preferably.
Yeah.
where are you guys going to? Are you gonna stay here and try and heal him? Or are you gonna take him back to like one of the towns? What?
Airship.
Again, so you're on the
Oh.
airship. Are you keeping the airship here? Going to stay right here by the cave mouth, heal him, try and get stuff, and you're like, nah, we're getting the fuck out.
I have a suggestion. Let's go back to the dragon's home.
Okay.
I mean, you said before we're gonna go somewhere. Let's just go back to the dragon's home.
All right, so here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna run the bathroom again, real quick. You guys discuss what information you want to get from the priest, where you want to go, and let me know when I get back. Just all of it.
I'll be right back too.
Okay. What do we want to do with this priest?
Ask him who took him.
Among other things, and he has some explaining to do too. So
I was gonna say I kind of want to kill him, but that's not gonna, you know.
So do you want to like restrain him first and talk to him, and then decide after we get our information what we're gonna do with him afterwards?
Definitely time.
I mean, if we barely heal him, where he's just enough
Yeah, I
to
was
be
gonna say, I
conscious,
could just
he's
give
not
him
gonna
one
have
point.
a problem.
Just give him a
I
good
give him
berry.
1 point.
Just a half
Yeah.
of a good berry.
Here, eat
Yeah,
this.
here's a
bitch.
half a point. Just shove it in his mouth.
Heals 1, but takes 2 damage of suffocation.
I mean, worst case scenario, we can just go find some glue.
Oh God.
I have glue.
I know.
So basically, simple information. I want to know who attacked him.
Yeah. What was he doing when he got attacked?
What the lovely lit up poles are out in this field that he was putting out in the beginning of the morning. That seemed to be magical in nature. And show him the lovely monster that he sent to a previous party to their deaths to find. AKA the dragon person.
Yeah.
Have him explain that one too.
And also have him explain the what was this about a sacrifice you wanted to do?
Sacrifice?
Oh yeah,
I didn't hear
he was
that.
talking about sacrificing someone to his deity to bring the rain.
When did we hear this one?
Oh, Vex heard it when you guys were walking away.
Ah. Got it. Okay. Well, it's a pretty good list of questions.
I think so.
Fourth level paladin, you have what? 15 points of lay on hands?
20.
20.
Yeah.
So if he keeps fucking with us, we just walk up,
We have
punch him in
20
the face, knock
chances
him
to
out,
beat the shit out of him.
revive him back with 1 health.
Yeah.
Hit him again, revive him back with 1 health. Hit him again.
Good cop, bad
Okay.
cop. I got you, man. Just give him 1.
Or I can just, charm him and be like, you're going to tell us everything.
Oh, okay.
I mean, that's a good cop.
Yeah, but he's a priest, right? They have high wisdom.
That's true.
Cleric of the party, what is your wisdom bonus? Saving throw thing.
Wisdom saving?
Mm-hmm.
+6.
Yeah, see, that's gonna be hard. He has to roll less than a 9.
Also, how many times this motherfucker gotta go to the bathroom?
When have you realized that Dell's starting to get old and he has old man bladder?
And remember, sometimes it's not him that has to go to the bathroom.
I'm slightly, jealous now. I want pizza. You're not just supposed to, grab pizza and start eating it. Don't make me eat more Cheez-Its.
I was
Cheez-Its are
munching on
good.
fries.
Cheez-Its are good, but they're not very filling.
Yeah, I didn't realize what time it was. I had a lot of food at 5 o'clock, and now I realized it was 9 o'clock earlier, and I was like, I'm already craving something. That's why the bag of chips came out. It only had a little bit left.
Oh no.
I made breakfast.
And then I went with the Hot Pocket.
And then zoned out until D&D time, basically. So food will be consumed after D&D. Or during the however long break
Our break, yeah.
Adele had.
Well, we'll see how things are gonna go, cause I worked. My schedule got changed, so I have to go to bed by like 10:30ish by the latest.
Yeah,
So-
nasty.
And then it depends on how long Dell is gone, so we'll see how. Our break might be the end. We'll see.
Gosh darn it, Tony.
Did Dale just go to the bathroom, or does he gone for a while?
He just went to the bathroom.
You said bathroom.
Okay.
It's
I
been
think you drink that whole can of Arizona.
I'm guessing it was a different bathroom break.
No, I know. I'm sorry. I wasn't supposed to open tomorrow. I was supposed to be able to work or do late tonight, but my boss decided to get the stomach flu and shit.
That's fake.
It
She
might
just
be.
didn't want to come in on a Saturday.
Well, she's gonna have to close because I was closing.
Exactly, so it'll be fine.
She wanted to spend tonight drinking.
Also, I don't think he's feeling very good.
Dell?
Mm-hmm. So, we'll see what happens. Taking a long shit. Yeah, he is. What's up, Pop-Tart?
You now want a Pop-Tart.
You're just hungry. Eat your Cheez-Its and shut up.
I'm fucking starving.
Well, we can't just sit here in silence.
Listen to the sounds of silence.
Well,
Crickets.
crickets. Guys, we're gonna take a quick potty break. Just a quick one. Just because Dell's in the potty and I don't want you guys to sit here and do nothing. So we'll be right back.
Okay.
We're back.
Titties.
Extra titties.
Extra.
So much titties.
Mm-hmm.
I just
So,
thought of
where are you taking him?
I just thought of a suggestion. It's up to the party.
We were talking
So
about
yes,
restraining
why?
him and questioning him first.
Let's do it.
Oh, good cop, bad cop.
Let's question with fisticuffs. Tell me
You're
all
really
you
the
know.
reason that we came inside.
Smack.
I would like Levins, please.
You haven't got the question yet.
Look at that face.
This is
Tell me.
This is her. I want to go out, Dad. But she
Stop hitting me,
started the
sir.
fight. She started the fisticuffs.
If you ignore her, will
So-
she pee inside?
So she's not like actively wanting to try to jump into my lap. So she doesn't have to go right this second. Because she's letting me just sit here and pet her. So she's like, all right, whatever. Pups, go lay down. Her, on the other hand, will do it because out of spite. But they can wait another like 18 minutes. So, what are you doing with him? Where are you taking him?
Sounded like you were taking him back to the airship.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So with the airship, are you guys keeping the airship there and chatting with him there? Are you?
Do we want to talk to him before we take him back to the dragon?
Probably.
The dragon's with
Yeah,
us.
I mean, we can take
No.
him.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
We can interrogate him on the way. I mean,
Yeah, pretty much.
So, where are you guys? Where is the group going with him?
When we first start, probably just flying up into the air a bit, not on the ground, and then we're going back to the dragon's lair, but we're
Yeah.
interrogating him on the way.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
that'll work.
first thing that the dragon will say is he doesn't want another random person in his cave. He does have a house, however, that you guys can use.
Works
Okay.
for me.
Yeah, it works.
So he will take you guys to the house. Now, because the priest is unconscious and not dead. Cool. So, he will not wake up, because I just rolled how long he's out for. He will not wake up until you guys get there.
Okay.
this is what we have cleric. It was also what we have clerics for, but
So,
We can't wake him up.
you can, but you also, like, this is like you're just, like, you got put down to 0 mechanics-wise with non-lethal damage. You're unconscious for X number of hours. So you could still give him more hit points. He's still unconscious for X number of hours. Yep.
Got it.
It's not like he's stable. We can just leave him like he was knocked unconscious. He is unconscious for X number of hours.
We can wake him
Yeah,
up
AC
with
May.
frying pan.
Frying pans, who knew?
So you will be able to get to Puffs, go lay down. Get to the house. The dragon will show you his house that he, as he puts it, occasionally lives in because sometimes houses can be nice.
Mm-hmm.
And you have full run of this 5-bedroom, 2-bath, 2-story house.
Dang.
Yep.
It has a well outside that you have to get any water from. It is a well that you only gets refilled every so often. So when you run out of water, you run out of water.
Ooh. So no showers.
unless we fill it up with a decanter, you know.
It'd take a little while. Just glut, glut, glut.
No,
It
if
can
I
do-
remember correctly, those can go like fire hose.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's like 20 gallons per 6 seconds.
Oh, shoot.
Oh yeah. It can dump out some water.
It has like trickle hose and fire hose settings. If I remember
Yeah, it's
correctly.
1 gallon, 5 gallons, and 20 gallons.
Oh my
Yep.
god.
So once you guys land, you'll have about an hour before he wakes up on his own. It has been a pretty long day at this point. You're probably mid-afternoon.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Um,
I guess-
So, really, Macy? He does wake up. And are you guys leaving him tied up? Are you tying him to something? Is he free to roam? What?
Time to a chair or something.
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
Okay. So he wakes up confused and freaks out, because the rational thing is waking up tied to a chair.
Right.
Vex will kind of just that when he wakes up tied to a chair and has that moment, he'll just kind of have a, yeah, I know, kind of. You won't say it out loud, but just kind of exhale like that. Not like Vex has any experience with waking up tied to a chair at all. No.
Gotcha. All right, so let's go ahead and call it here because now I have 3 of the 4 looking like they have to go out. And at this point, it's going to be a fist fight out there anyway.
All right.
Okay.
So, I apologize, guys. Being home by myself means that it is my sole responsibility right now, and at least 2 of them, if I do not let them out, will 100% pee in the house.
Oh, fun.
Nice.
Lovely.
1 out of pure spite.
Yeah, I know that's like.
The other one because she's a puppy and just has to go that bad.
Gotta go.
Yep.
Okay, give me a sec. Let me find someone to raid real quick.
I can only wait 10 minutes between potty breaks.
Damn.
They do pee a lot.
Yeah. Oh my god, puppies.
Yeah, no
She's
thanks.
gotten down to like once every 3 hours she has to go.
Oh, that's not terrible.
How old is she now?
She's over a year. But most time, like, it's like, oh, she played suit super hard. She wants to go out and pee.
Yeah.
All right, give me a number between 1 and 30.
23.
Let's vote on 1.
1.
1.
Oh, there's 2 for 1.
Really?
Yeah, let's say
Fucking assholes.
1 works. Yes, next week we will be back.
All right, let me see. Copy. All right. Creator dashboard. Sorry, this is kind of slow going here.
You're fine.
All right, raid channel. Number 1.
I'm able to distract the puppy by playing with her ear. I know. Amazing. But next week, we will let you guys interrogate the priest and see how that goes.
Do we get to keep him too?
You can't adopt everything as a pet.
Why not?
You can certainly try.
All right, so that falls on a D&D group called Single Step Gaming.
I see what you did there. 1 single.
They're literally the first one on the list. There was nothing clever about it. All right. Wish them all the luck in their campaign. We will see you guys next week. Thank you all for joining us. And yeah, let me start that. What are they? Packing Up Pirates is what it's called.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. All right, guys. Thank you all for joining us. We'll see you next week. Wish them all the luck.
Bye.
We'll see you soon. Bye.
Okay, bye.
All right. Sorry, guys. It's just a lot of juggling.
No worries, Del.
Can't believe you don't.